But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Airport CEO. Last episode we fixed a couple of things. We made some small toilets down here so that people can actually go to the toilet if they are in the insecure area, the unsecure, whatever you want to call it, before the security stand. Because, you know what, people who haven't been checked out by security also need to go to the toilet, so yeah, they need some toilets. But this is probably just a temporary solution because it's not quite big, it's not so big, and it's just, yeah, it doesn't look the best, but we needed some toilets there, and this was the best option in my opinion for now. We're probably going to change the route once we are going to change some more stuff in the actual airport. We also gave a name to this this medium stand. This gate is now called the Daco gate. I hope I'm saying it right, but it's now called the Daco gate. If you too want to have your name into the game, into this series, then please leave a comment stating that you want to have your name as a gate name, and you can also come up with a suggestion for that, because we could call it the Daco gate, you could call it something else, but something that you want a gate to be called. Based on your own YouTube name, that's all gonna be fine. Please leave a comment because we have still 5 more gates to name, and in the future it's gonna be more because we're gonna expand some more even. So yeah, these guys are still waiting. I think the network is still working out, still doing fine. Okay, back to what did we do? What did we, blah, 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 English. What did we do even more in the last episode? We worked on the baggage bay, on the actual cargo bay over here. So what we did was we built 2 cargo bays. We built the entrance connection and the exit connection, which means that we have now conveyor belts going from the incoming baggage from the airplanes that come in, going back to the baggage carousel, so that passengers can collect their baggage and go home or go somewhere else, whatever you want, and leave the airport. And we're gonna have some, we have some connections going from the check-in desks to the cargo bays through a generic scanner, so that the baggage will be scanned and go through the actual cargo bay to get to the planes, to then leave our airport by plane. Now, the thing that we need to do now is we need to take a better look at how to do this with the scanning things. We'll have to see if this works out, because I'm not sure if this tilt tray in the middle here will work. For now, the tilt tray is set to push up and push right. So that means that all the baggage that is coming in here that is good, because it has been scanned by the generic scanner, should go up to this baggage bay or right to this baggage bay. And that should be sufficient, I guess. But I hope, I'm not entirely sure if it will work, but we're going to see that once we're actually going to, you know, enable the whole cargo bay system. But for now we have this one scanner over here. Now, to get back, we probably want another another connection over here that goes back into this line and then puts it back into the tilt tray. So just to show you what I mean by that is, if we are going to go with a overground conveyor belt, what I mean is we need a connection right here that will, or right here probably, that will push the baggage that has been scanned and has been deemed to still be good after being scanned for other stuff that weren't supposed to be good, to go back into the actual good stuff, the good side of the baggage scanner. So that's going to be the entrance there. So we need to work with our baggage scanning system around here to get back to this point. That's going to be the option. The thing is, I wanted to have the baggage scanning system all around down here, well, what we could do actually, we could make it a little bit easier for ourselves if we would bring this down over here, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see what we can do here. Let's do the cargo scanner, just a generic one, like we already had. I'm gonna put it like right there, and that means that we can have conveyor belts, underground speed conveyor belts. We're gonna get rid of all these conveyor belts for now. Let's do this speedy. Okay, we can't get rid of it that way, so let's bulldoze this thing. Conveyor belts, underground speed belts, and we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna go overground and bring it into the generic baggage scanner. Probably we will get rid of these because we'll probably come in like over here later on, or maybe even bring the tilt tray down here. So that leaves us a lot more room to actually work over here. You know what? I am gonna take out these conveyor belts for now, just to make sure that we can make something that fits. So let's just push you like over here, so you can go right into this one, and we actually know sort of where we want to go. Let's work the other way around. Let's not finish the line, but let's just first set up this entire scanning station. So let's work like this. If it comes in here, and there is something detected that isn't supposed to be in there, it will go out here with the cross. So we should go and build not an underground one, a overground one over here. Let's do two lines. Let's just build this up first. Let's see how this will look. And then we can go into more specific scanning stations. This is a scan station which needs a security staff to function. That's going to be the last sort of stand for us. The cargo destroyer is going to be where the cargo gets destroyed once something suspicious is being found and it actually is being deemed not fit to go on the airplane. So that's going to be one of the last stations. So what we have to do next is get one of all of these scanners. So let's do organics. Let's do the organic scanner. Now, it needs to go in here. That's quite annoying. Well, what we could do is we could just make the scanning station like this. Yeah, I think we could do this. So it goes in here into the organic scanner. Let's do conveyor belt, overground, and let's just move up. Yeah, it should be going in there. Now let's build this up to see if it actually works. Now, because of this conveyor system can be so complicated, it's gonna take a while to actually build it and to get it right. Last series, I think it was an entire episode and a little bit more of another episode to actually build the scanner system. And at that point, we had a very simple scanning system for one cargo bay. Now we have two, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now, probably the other side I'm gonna do on my own without recording it because it's not fun to watch the same thing twice. But I wanted to sort of have you guys witness what I'm going to do with the scanning system, because it's a complicated thing, and I think a lot of people don't really know what is supposed to be happening with the baggage system. And to be completely honest, I'm not even sure if I'm doing it completely right. I have people said that I'm doing it right. I have people said that saying that I'm not doing it right. So leave your comments and please feel free to help me out. So we have the organic scanning here. So it comes in here. If something is detected that shouldn't be in there, it goes up and it goes through the organic scanner. Now, if there's any organics in there, it will go up. But if there's not organics in there, it still could mean that there's something else in there, like guns. So we're gonna set up the gun, and then the same thing is gonna happen here. If there's guns in there, it will go up. Otherwise, it will go straight on. So let's do explosives, same thing. Let's do, let's do drugs, same thing. And let's do money. Money, money, money. So that's going to be the entire sort of scanning thing after each other. Now, let's just build that up first, so I can better show you guys what I mean with this actual scanning system. Whilst they're building it up, let's take a look around our airport. Do you still have a contract? No. Okay, so that means that what I said in the last episode, that if you reach the sale target of a contract, your contract will actually cease to exist. So it doesn't, make a bonus or anything. But like I said, the Bell beer is selling very well, so we're gonna have it again. Let people get drunk and they will come to your airport. You still have your contract. You still have your contract, although it's only for 19 more hours. But you're not gonna hit your sales target, so 2 days. And you guys were both new, so yeah, let's just keep going here. We still have flights, some flights over here. I hope that they will add the bigger airplane soon. But for now, they're working on performance things. They're working on a new pathfinding system, which is very important because that sort of it creates a lot of issues with the pathfinding system of the planes. And it creates a lot of lag because it takes a lot of memory to actually sort of calculate all those different paths every time. So that takes a lot of memory, takes a lot of FPS in that case, and also that creates lag for the game. So that's not the best. Yeah, I hope that these bigger these bigger airplanes will come soon because that will make the game infinitely better. So we have the other scanning stations here. So we are gonna scan for organics, guns, explosives, drugs, and money. Now, wait, items. Sorry. If none of that is found, but we still have scanned it to be suspicious, then we're gonna have our manual scanning station, because that's the final check. Let's just check if everything is okay. If it's okay, in all the sort of electric scanners, that means that the computers and all the stuff doesn't see anything. Then we're gonna do one manual check to see if there's, you know, to be sure that there's nothing in there that isn't supposed to be in there. And that's gonna be this final station over here. Now, if that deems to be, well, we need to overground, sorry. If that sort of means that it's good for now, we're gonna keep it going, and it's gonna meet up with this part over here, which is just gonna go straight into the actual baggage bay area. And what we might do is we might create a tilt tray over there to bring it up in here too. So cargo belts, tilt tray, put it like this, and then forward and left. Forward and left. Yeah, awesome. Let's just keep building this and see how it looks. And then we're going to connect up all the destroying things to make sure that we can destroy the cargo if it needs to do that. Let's go into job tasks. So we need some more janitors, it seems, and we need some more, mostly janitors and security. Okay, we're going to hire some more guys for this. So staff, overview? No, just staff. The board, no, just staff. What am I doing? Few applicants, filter by janitors. Let's hire you and you and you and you. It's gonna be sufficient, I guess. Let's hire some more security. You, and that should be sufficient. Okay, we finished this. So baggage is coming in. If it's okay, it's gonna go straight here and up, and then will be divided over these two cargo bays. If it's going to go over here and it's got scanned for something suspicious, it will go into all the scanners, seeing if there's anything suspicious in there, and otherwise it will get destroyed, which we're going to build next. And the last stand is our manual scanner, where we will actually just check the cargo for stuff. If all these scanners fail to come up with what's inside there that's suspicious, we're going to check it manually. That's basically it. And then if we find stuff that is... Let's make the cargo destroyer first. If we find any stuff that is to be destroyed, we're gonna put a cargo destroyer like right here, and we're gonna make sure that our... We could just keep playing, by the way. We're gonna make sure that this is going up in there, and this is going back in there. So if anything is found in one of these scanners that isn't supposed to be in there, and we're sure that it doesn't need to be in the plane, then we're gonna bring it up to the cargo destroyer, and it's gonna be destroyed in one of these scanners, because all these things you don't want in the plane. So easy as that. If we find anything of this, the cargo will be destroyed. And this is sort of the way I make my baggage scanning system. And again, I hope that this works. Cargo Annihilator, wow. That's a very aggressive name. But But yeah, so it comes in, like I said, it goes through all these scanners, and if we found anything, it will go back to the cargo destroyer. If we don't found anything, or it's just been deemed good from the start, we'll just go into the baggage bay straight away, into the cargo bay. Sorry, I need to learn to say cargo bay. But it will go into the cargo bay straight away. Now, this, I'm probably gonna do this off camera for the other side too. Unless you guys really want to see that, but I can't really sort of believe that you guys want to see that, because it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. So we're going to leave this alone for now, because this is going to be, we're going to start up the baggage system once we have both sides connected, because otherwise we will get an overflow of these things here. The thing that we could do, however, is we could hire, or build actually, we could go vehicles, no, economy, procurement. And we could get some things that go collect the baggage, some cars that collect the baggage. So, roofless, small pool for service truck is a work, well, blah, blah, blah. Cargo. Can handle up to 5 trailers. Okay, let's order 4 of these. That should be good. 4 of those, well, actually, maybe more. We're gonna come back on that one. Probably we want 1 for each stand. Probably. So yeah, so the same is gonna be built over here. Maybe we should set a nice flooring in here, because asphalt? Not really. Let's just make it, what could we do? Concrete tiles. Yeah, let's just make it concrete tiles. Sure. So sort of, yeah, that looks a bit better. To make it look like it's actually part of this. It's actually sort of a working area, and not just a concrete block that's been put there. So let's see. Do we still have the contracts? Yep, we still do. Let's check our flight planner for a while. So this should be coming in soon. 60 minutes should be the delay between flights. Can we sort of... Ooh, we have 100% with Atom Air, 100% with Crown Airlines, and 100% with Fly Penguin, and 100% with Zoom. Oh wow, we're actually doing quite good. Only 30% with Tulip Airlines, 25 with... let's not look at that, okay? No, we're always going to have some airlines that are in favor of us and some that aren't really in favor of us. Ooh, look at this, 69%, 69. I'll have a big laugh. No, but this is actually, this is pretty good. We have 4 airlines at the 100% mark. 86% is pretty good. 69 and 64 is decent. 59 is decent, and then we have 30, 25, and 48, which 48 is getting to decent, and this is just bad, to be honest. But we don't have a lot of flights from these guys, it seems. Tulip Airlines, and what is this? I can't read it. Well, let's just check it out. If we check our stuff, there's no real flights for them. Yeah, there's no real flights for them, so that's probably why they aren't really liking us. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. You can't really help that. For now, maybe we should make another taxiway foundation over here somewhere soon, so we can actually start making more aircraft stands. And we also, well, probably, because before we do that, we probably need a more of these, more security stands, and probably 1 more check-in desk. Or maybe even 2 more. Yeah, that's gonna be something that we need to do too. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this episode. This episode we made this baggage carousel working system, blah 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 blah. It's a very complicated thing. I hope I did it right. I think I did it right. I think this will work. At least it will work pretty good. Maybe it's not perfect, but it will at least work. And make sure that the baggage will get there where we want it to. And maybe we'll miss a few things, but you know, well, if a bomb goes off in an airplane, well, you know what, that doesn't really matter, right? No, but Fortunately, those things haven't been implemented in the game. I don't know if they are going to be implemented. That kind of accidents, if you will. But yeah, it would be cool if they would. But of course, that's not the priority for them now. But in that case, I think that this system is going to do just fine. I'm not sure if it's perfect, but it's going to do just fine at least. I'm hoping the still tray will work with the baggage scanning of the cargo base. Maybe it will divide over the 2 cargo bays. That means that from the 2 cargo bays we'll need to go to 1 plane, and that's not very effective. Maybe it will do the right way and sort of bring the baggage over here that needs to go to this plane, and the baggage over here that needs to go to the next plane. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We're gonna see that once we're actually gonna have the full baggage system in working and actually enabled. But for that to be happening, we need to build it over here first. And that's something I'm going to do off camera, because we're just going to do the same thing again, and I will show you in the next episode how it looks like. And that we actually did it, so we can start enabling stuff and start expanding again, because that's sort of the main goal now, expand our airport. Thank you so much for all you guys, your input, and thank you so much for watching, of course. If you liked the video, then leave a like and or a comment, and if you haven't, please consider subscribing, and please feel free to share the videos as you see fit. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.